All right, next up we have. There's a lot of Nintendo stuff. Let's talk all the Nintendo stuff together. So before we go into that, let's talk about the Sega news. Uh, Apparently, the arcade division in Japan is being sold. Sega's asking 650 employees to retire. If I'm getting that right, I might be paraphrasing here.
Yes, you're right.
Thoughts on that? I mean, I think it's no surprise that the arcade business isn't too hot in 2020, given everything that's going on in the world. Some people, I saw some speculation saying Sega might be trying to make itself leaner and more attractive for an acquisition. Have you guys seen any of that?
I've heard that, but I mean that's something that's been said forever. So, is there really much merit to it? Who knows?
Has
But it would be
the,
interesting because it doesn't just affect Sega; it affects Atlas too.
I keep forgetting that Atlas and Sega are in the same boat. I feel nobody dives into the Sega financials the same way, everyone else's financials are dug into like Nintendo's and stuff.
Because one will garnish interest and one won't.
Yeah, I guess so.
I just always had this like underlying feeling that Sega's like barely hanging on.
It does feel that way. But I'm sure they must be doing good. Like the fact that they have very strong IPs. I would argue Sega's IPs, like can I say this? Sega's IPs are stronger than Microsoft's or Xbox's IPs? I feel that's an accurate statement.
Some degree.
I'd say just because of history.
But I mean, Xbox has been around what now, 20 years, and they've got pretty much just Master Chief as their most iconic. A silent
Blinks
generic
cat,
soldier. What?
Blinks, the Tomcat.
I don't even know who that is.
You know
Come
what his name
on,
is?
Blinks the
Blinks.
Tomcat?
The Time Cat.
The
Time
Time
Cat.
Cat. I've never heard of this, but I was never into. I've never even seen this character.
Blinks.
Why does he look familiar though? He looks like he stole someone else's. This guy looks like he's wearing the thing from The World Ends with You, that RPG that
Uh,
was on
He
the
he was
DS.
he was before he was before that.
Yeah, he was, but still. What happened to this character? Did they make him? Did they? Oh, they made a Blinks too.
Yeah.
Master of Time and Space. This looks like an answer to Ratchet and Clank.
I think someone even tested it on the Series X as well.
Oh yeah, was it working?
It it was one of the titles that I think received the auto HDR that got it running. Yeah,
Um, yeah. See, a lot of people saying Microsoft will probably own Sega. It makes sense, but I have to admit, I know so little about Sega's situation, Sega's financials or anything. Like, how profitable is Sega? Sure, they're probably not making sales like Nintendo, but are their profits like great? Is their
No,
operating cost low? They're not making profits?
no, I haven't for quite a while.
Oh, then yeah, get them bought out. Any other opinions on this topic before we move on? Pretty light
That's
talk.
pretty much it.
Future of the arcade scene, is it dead? Are we coming back?
Arcade Seed's been dead since the early 2000s.
All right.